I'm going to do here is give you a little overview of the course site as I have it set up. And so if you just follow along with the cursor here, you can see what's going on. Now you've probably noticed that the course is divided into weekly segments. So here we have week 1, week 2, week 3. Now you'll only see the weeks as they come up. I'll usually post a week on the weekend before the start of the week. And the weeks officially go from Monday to Sunday each week. And so the dates are at the top of each week. So on Sunday by midnight, all the things that are due need to be completed by then. So if you look at each week, you'll see the overall topic and then a week sheet. The week sheet has important announcements. You should read it early in the week. It also has a study guide for that week's material in terms of what you need to know and be preparing for the exam. The exams come up every 2 or 3 weeks. You can see our first exam down here on week 3. But the week sheet for week 1 will cover the first portion of what the exam covers. Following the week sheet is a resources section. The key part of the resource section is the lecture. This is what the exam mostly covers, so you really need to read and study these. Prior to almost every lecture is a little video introduction by myself, which just tells you some of the key things to think about and focus on as you're reading the lecture. And then below most lectures is a little supplemental reading, which is optional, but what it is really a segment from a textbook, which will help explain some of the key concepts that the lecture attempts to explain. But if you don't fully understand something like gerrymandering or checks and balances or something, the first place to turn to would be the supplemental reading. Also under the resources would be some required material, such in this case a video that you need to watch, or in most cases would be a couple short readings like here on week 1. When they're required, that means they're likely to be a question or two on them on the exam to kind of hold you accountable for that. Following the resources section are the activities. And so these are where you find the things you have to do that are due by Sunday. In this case, you have 3 assignments. The following week, you can sort of see you have an assignment plus the exam, multiple choice section, an essay section, be done separately sometime during the week. On many weeks, you'll have a forum, which are discussion groups. Let me just show you how typical assignment works. Here's an assignment called Assessing the Politics of Power. That's this reading here. And so you, and as I want to should point out here is under the activities, you also will find some readings and things, but these readings are listed here because they're really tied into this assignment. In this case, this chart is something for this assignment. These instructions have to do with this assignment for the practicing democracy plan. So these are all kind of tied together. To actually complete this assignment, though, just click on the assignment box. Tells you this week's reading, blah, 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 a little introduction. Here are 4 questions you have to answer. To submit an answer, you push edit submission, and you'll get a little text box here. And you can type straight into this box, blah, 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 your answer. You can type your answer on a word processor and then paste it in the text box. And you're done. Push save changes, and you have just submitted an assignment. Now, if I want to go back, I can just push this back button here. But another way to navigate the site is if I want to go to the course site, just go to the course title here. And if I click on that, that's going to take me right back to the home page. Forums work like this. Here's the first forum. These are discussion groups. When you write an assignment, I'm the only one who sees it, but on forum, you write what you write becomes public to the class. Now here are the instructions, and it tells you what you can write on. When you're ready to write, it says click on the discussion below. That's right here. And basically, it's a little bit different. You push reply here. It's kind of 2-step process. And now I have my box. I can type in. And when I'm done, I just simply say post to forum. Okay, I should probably remember to delete that so you don't see that when you go to the course site. Now, again, I can push these back buttons, get back to the course site, or I can just go here and push it. Let's see, what else should I show you? These sidebars you can kind of play around and customize. If you don't want to see all this navigation stuff, which really isn't necessary for you, you can move it off to the side. Uh, so it would be here, or you can actually even just well, that's what. Yeah, I just put it on the side. You can move things over here. So now I have my courses. You can have all the details listed, or you can leave it there. The nice thing, if you move these all off to the side, you kind of expand your course page. You can do the same thing on this side too if you want. You can see your grades under administration. You might want to leave that there so you can see them. Just click on grades. And now these are listing all the assignments. You won't be able to see all these, but you'll be able to see them as the course progresses. It always tells you the range. This assignment is out of 50 points, and the first one will be how many points you earn. And it will tell you the percentage, so you can kind of easily see whether you kind of are in the A, B, or C range. You can always add up all the points possible for however many assignments you've completed to see what the total possible is, and then how many points you actually earned, and figure out what percentage of points you earned, and that will tell you where your current grade standing is. Go back to our home site. One final thing I want to show you is if you go to navigation here, there's a few places you can see participants. If you hit on participants, you'll see all your class members. Right now, I'm the only one officially in the class, so you can see me. But if you click on myself or any class participant, you will see a window that looks like this. Here's a little introduction. You can write to yourself as part of your profile. You can put in your photo. I'll be doing that. If you want to edit, add text, just hit edit profile, and you can type what you want done, and you can add a picture. I'll go ahead and do that in just a little bit. Also, from that page, the individual page is where you can text someone. Now, I just want to, here's a student. You'll sort of see either myself or your classmate. If you want to send a message, you can just click message like that and send someone a message. Okay. So that is about it. I'm going to go back to the course site, homepage, and enjoy it. Take care.